what your gift is not. Passion is a strong emotion associated with something you do. Passion is the emotion, but it is never the gift. Some people are not passionate about their gift because they have not yet given themselves the room to actually walk in it yet. I want you to have passion for your gift as you learn to acknowledge it and perfect it. But do not confuse the passion you have for something else as your gift. Finally, your gift is not your talent. In fact, what we do well sometimes blocks us from finding out what we do great. I think of talents as the lesser to one's gift. Talents can be learned while a gift is inherent. Your gift cannot be studied by another and then performed at the same proficiency. However, our talents often lead us to exercising our gift. Use your talent, but know that it will be your gift that puts you in the presence of great people. Proverbs 18:16 says, "Your gift will make room for you and put you in the presence of great men." After you identify your gift and decide to use it, your gift will lead to the fulfillment of your life's purpose and mission. Presented before you will be a wonderful opportunity to live a life of riches. Your success will be tied to the gift that you were freely given on the day you were born. Your gift will unlock all the mysteries of your life. Your mission, your purpose, and your destiny will all be tied to one thing: your gift. I guarantee you that your whole life will have new meaning and direction when you recognize your gift and decide upon the most valuable way to use it. Take a minute to answer the following questions to help you identify your gift. Success actions. Number 1. What is the thing that you do at your absolute best with the least amount of effort? Number 2. What is that one gift that other people associate with you and why? Number 3. If you followed the advice of these other people, how have you utilized your gift? Continuation to chapter 6. Knowing your gift and putting it into the right vehicle. Steve Jobs was truly one of the greatest American innovators of the last 30 years. He was a master at creating technology that you didn't even know you needed until he showed you how it would revolutionize your life. Every time you enter an Apple store and open a box with the Apple logo on it, you know that you will get a little bit of that Steve Jobs magic in your hands. Steve Jobs had a gift for seeing technology in ways that actually changed the way we live our lives. Some of you are even addicted to your iPhones and iPads. The ability to innovate and transform technology was both Steve Jobs' gift and the mark that he left on the world. This combination of using your gift and infusing it with your personal skill and talent is what I call your gift mark. Similar to a trademark, your gift mark is the stamp that you leave on the world every time you use your God-given talents and skills at the highest capacity. You know without a doubt what to expect every time you purchase a box with an Apple logo or sit behind the wheel of a car with that BMW insignia. Your gift mark should be what people come to expect every time they hire you or ask you to be part of their team. Your gift mark is the flavor you add to your gift, showing the world that it has your DNA in it. When you sit down at the table, people know that they will receive your gift in just the way that you can deliver it. When you sit down at the table, people know that they will receive your gift in just the way that only you can deliver it. If you are an event planner, someone should be able to come into one of your get-togethers and immediately see your gift mark expressed in the manner in which your table settings are displayed or reflected in the warm lightings in the room. If you're a life coach, someone should be able to see a unique transformation in the business and personal lives of your client that reflects your special energy. Your gift mark is what will separate you from the pack. You have two barbers who know how to do a mean shape up. But the difference between the one who has clients lining up to get into his chair and the one who can't keep a chair is the gift mark. The good Baba's gift mark could be as simple as knowing how to connect with one customer or remembering that another customer's son has a sensitive scalp. Once you uncover your gift, find that distinctive touch that will make your gift stand out and shine. What you do with your gift is completely up to you. I recommend that you harness it to share with the world in a variety of ways. It is never too late to embrace your gift. I recognize that most people, even you, are just a few steps away from the start of turning what could have been into what can be. After you have identified your gift, you need to look around you to discover the right vehicle for your gift. The right vehicle will give you the transportation you need to navigate your journey and advance you into your future. As you begin to search for the right outlets for your gift, you will realize that they are everywhere around you. The people who are truly successful use the vehicle that is right for today to work toward the next upgrade that will lead to an even higher rank of success. Your today vehicle. What I loved most about Beyonce's self-titled surprise digital release was not the music. It wasn't that she shocked the world and just decided to forego all the typical marketing and promotions and just drop it like boom. I love that it was full of images of Beyonce's, the child singer, and the road she took to become Beyonce, the stadium filler. There is a clip of her in a group called Girl Time. In a competition, they lost to a boys band no one ever heard of again. In this day and age, when stars, business people, and even athletes pretend that they became hits overnight, it deceives people into believing they have to connect their gift to $1 million vehicle immediately. Most people never heard of Girls Time, but that was just one of the vehicles Beyonce used before Destiny's Child, before Sasha Fierce, and before Miss Carter. Beyonce used the vehicle that was available to her at the moment to work towards the next opportunity of her lifetime. You do not have to bog down your journey by trying to find a vehicle that will get you all the way to your final destination. The first vehicle that you initially attach yourself to may not be the one that finishes your journey. Simply attach yourself to a vehicle that gets your gift into motion. Think about this in terms of traveling on a city bus from one location to the next. Often you have to get a transfer in order to complete the journey. You will then be led to another transfer, which will take you to your second vehicle. I didn't attach my gift to a vehicle called being a comedian until I was nearly 30 years old. My first endeavor was a free amateur night. My next trip was paying a gig for $25. Now, a $25 vehicle certainly could not get me to the level that I am today, but it was a start. The transfer came when I became a featuring act, which took me from $350 per week to $750 per week. The next transfer I caught led me to be an international headliner, earning anywhere from $1,500 a week in a small comedy clubs to upwards of $60,000 in larger venues. My next transfer led me to a lifestyle of earning $25,000 per night. My next transfer led me to become the host of Showtime at the Apollo. From there, that venture gave me national TV exposure, which then led to a TV show called Me and the Boys. That show then led me to the Steve Harvey show. After that, I became one of the original kings of comedy. The platform propelled me into the stratosphere of what I set up to be in the first place, one of the premier stand-up comedians in the country. Page 80. Are you so busy looking for the luxury vehicle now that your new budget gift can't afford? I need you to be open to connecting to a vehicle that complements the current level of your gift and can move you to the next level. That means begin now, where you are. Where can you start today to begin the journey? What simple steps of vehicle can you attach yourself to? Let's say you are a hairdresser. Can you start by doing hair in your kitchen? Can you move up to get a booth or a chair at a local salon? Are you willing to do the work to get your cosmetology license? Are you willing to learn under somebody who knows more than you do? Don't ever be afraid to put yourself in a lesser position so that you can learn something from someone who knows more. No one can teach you more than someone who has already been there. You are not vital Sassoon at this point, but you are well on your way. Keep working and catch another transfer. Get a better chair at a better salon. Get another transfer and get into partnership with another girl or guy. Catch another transfer. Start a small storefront salon. Catch another transfer. Get more chairs in your salon. Catch another transfer. Start renting out a booth space in your salon. As my father used to say, inch by inch, everything is a chinch. You are a truck driver and your dream is to own a fleet of trucks. You can't wait until someone gives you the money to purchase your first fleet. Initially, you have to get your commercial driver's license. After you get your first license, then you can begin driving on a local level. Then you can begin driving on an interstate level. Once you start building up your cash, you can save to purchase your first truck. I will get that first truck and become known for being a driver who delivers on time. You have to think about buying another truck and hiring another driver. Your dream is right on track. Just keep purchasing transfers from one vehicle to the next. Before you know it, you've got 10 trucks on the road and your dream of owning your own interstate transportation company becomes a reality. If your dream is to be a chef, start cooking for your family. Talk to people who are looking to do special family events but who can't yet afford an expensive kettle or chef. Volunteer to cook at an assisted living center in the area or create a program at the local middle school to teach kids to cook. Who knows? You may get on local news for what you are doing with the kids. Your appearance could be an opportunity for you to share your vision with the world. Those local vehicles are the perfect places to get started. I personally know the gentleman who creates the floral arrangements for the Four Seasons hotels throughout the world. He didn't start his career flying from New York to Paris to Dubai to share his gift for arranging flowers. That gift started by working in a much smaller hotel that didn't really appreciate the talent that he brought to their staff. But he didn't let their lack of appreciation stop him from doing what he was called to do. Before he knew it, someone saw one of his creations and gave him the opportunity to design the arrangements for the Four Seasons. And now he also prepares floral arrangements for the Grammys and the Queen Latifah show. Just because you sing well doesn't mean that you have to use your gift to become the next Whitney Houston or Mariah Carey. Having the ability to make people laugh doesn't mean you need to be a stand-up comic. If you've seen the Academy Award-winning documentary 20 Feet from If you've seen the Academy Award-winning documentary 20 Feet from Stardom, you know that the greatest voices of our generation store up the stage as background singers for some of the biggest performers in the world. And the best comics aren't always the ones in the front of the mic. They are often the ones behind the scenes writing the jokes. Your gift might be to teach, and you have avoided going down the path because most of the classroom teachers aren't paid what they are worth. But who said you have to teach in a classroom? Motivational speaker Lisa Nichols is also a teacher, and she empowers sold-out crowds all over the country. Tony Robbins is a teacher, and I know most of you wouldn't mind having a piece of his educator paycheck. Finding the right vehicle for your gift will be the key to moving your gift from dream to reality. Both Lisa and Tony realized that they have to create their own path, not to let someone else create them, and not fall on what the generation before them did. Let your vehicle teach you how to drive. Your vehicle doesn't just connect to your gift and transport you to the next level of your success. Your vehicle should accentuate your gift. It should help you to perfect your gift. This means that you have to be aggressive about learning how to drive and be patient enough to master the vehicle you are in before you trade up to the next. Master that gift where you are. Make every mistake you can in the lemon before you get the coupe. Think bigger than the ride your parents drove. My dad was a car man. He owned a 50-something Mach-E, an old 63 Woody station wagon, and a 68 station wagon, which became my first car when he passed it on to me in 1977. I don't want you to get stuck in one vehicle. You must recognize that it is about getting you to the next level and not about taking you the whole way. I've seen too many smart, talented, gifted people stay in the same vehicle too long. If you notice that you are working hard and smart, connected to a vehicle and clear on your vision, but every day you seem to move less and less, it's time to upgrade. It's time to take another class. Join a new organization or start a new business. Look, if you are committed to your gift and you are growing and perfecting it, you will know when your gift is becoming too much for the vehicle. Don't be afraid to take a test drive. Now that you have started using the vehicles available to master your gift, it is time to start choosing the avenue that will get you to higher levels. Let's get beyond thinking of vehicles for our gifts as just traditional 9-to-5 jobs. You have to take the time to test drive as many options as you can for your gift. And don't be afraid to choose a plane when others are driving a car. Your vehicle can be as unique as your gift. When I started out as a comedian back in the 1980s, you couldn't have told me that I would have several opportunities for my gift, including hosting a radio show, having my own daytime television show, taking over a popular game show, and now writing my third book. We also can't be afraid to test drive a car outside our price range. Some of us won't even think about sitting in a luxury car because we can see only where we are now. We can be too quick to shut down a vehicle because it requires working longer hours, learning a new skill set, or spending more time away from home. Even though a vehicle might require a greater investment upfront, you have to consider how smooth your gift will move you through your journey if you're willing to put it in a high-quality vehicle. Don't get stuck with a lemon. Just as important as knowing what kind of vehicles will be best suited for your gift is knowing what opportunities to avoid. Just because you're a great chef, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to open a restaurant. The best vehicle for your gift could be catering private affairs. If you're a great basketball coach, the best outlet for your gift could be coaching high school students instead of setting your sights on the NBA. I'm the last person to dampen anyone's desire to become an entrepreneur, but I want you to think hard about entrepreneurship before you sign on the dotted line. This isn't just an ordinary ride. Entrepreneurship requires sacrifices beyond the responsibilities of working a 9-to-5 job. You're going to need the right team to keep you on track. There are likely expenses that require resources that you do not have to invest at the moment. Or maybe you're the kind of person who prefers quality time for yourself and your family, and less time spent working long hours. And you can't just let anybody into your car when you're committed to being an entrepreneur. Do you know what a person on a plane is called who doesn't want to go anywhere it's going? A hijacker. There's nothing wrong with paddling the canoe of an entry-level position while keeping your eyes on a yacht of entrepreneurship. Take the time to network with people who are in your field. Find out what it really takes to become your own boss and what kind of sacrifices of time, money, and energy it would take to be successful. Here are your success actions. Choosing the right vehicle. Ask yourself these questions in order to choose the perfect vehicle for you and your gift. Number 1. Where is your final destination? It is important that you always keep in mind where you want to end up. Number 2. Where is your next step? What is your next goal? Is it a promotion at your current job? Is it going out on your own and doing a side project? Is it starting a family? See, this is the key question. Because the opportunity or the vehicle for Robert, who is 30, single, looking to be married, and wants a job that pays well, but gives him plenty of family time, will not be the same vehicle for Stephanie, who is the same age, doesn't want a family, and wants to be a partner in a huge corporate law firm. What do you want? Can this get you to a place and set you up for the next trip? Number 3. Do you know how to operate this vehicle today? Just enough not to crash? That means you're not growing. Don't go back to being a teacher in your old school when you know your next step is a principal. Is the vehicle out of your mastery but controllable? That's the drive you want. It's challenging, fun, takes you out of your comfort zone, but you can make it work. That's where you need to be. This question to make sure you are focused on the right vehicle for you. This will also keep you from trying to buy matching Bugattis with a friend who isn't even going to the same place that you are going. Tailor your vehicle for your gifts and your journey, and you'll always be in the right ride. Success action. List the best vehicles for your gift today. Number 2, write down the kind of vehicles that you would like to use for your gift 5 to 10 years from now. Share one of your new rides with me using hashtag vehicle for my victory at Act Like a Success.